Assalamualaikum and hello guys. So today we are going to present our group project, which is 20 km of LRT at Johor Bahru City from JB Central to Pulau Tiram. Okay, first of all, our group consists 4 members. First is me, Wan Ahmad Syamil. Second, Muhammad Zakwan Hafiz. Third, Faiza. And the fourth, Tivendra. Okay, the main target of the project is to build a 20 km of LRT at Johor Bahru City, which start from JB Central to Ulu Tiram. As we all know, Johor Bahru aka JB is one of the famous cities in Malaysia. Furthermore, it is near to the one of the advanced country, Singapore. Even though JB is one of the famous cities in Malaysia, but it is still lack of public transport facilities such as LRT and MRT. Every day, JB City always has traffic problem due to the huge amount of vehicles used, which will disturb the plan and detain most of the people. To solve that kind of problem, JB City must have public transport facility just like Kuala Lumpur City. Public transport such as LRT and MRT must be built in JB City to reduce the problem of traffic jams. So this project is very important to the state of Johor because it is responsible to make the public transport LRT exist in Johor Bahru City. So let's talk about objective of the project. The main objective of the project is to build a 20 km LRT by its from the various scope of engineering survey. To complete or finish a big project like this LRT project must have a good combination of various scope of works. This is because each type of scope of work plays a different role to build the 20 km of LRT. Besides, the objective of the project also is to build a 20 km LRT in JB City to reduce the traffic problem faced by the people of Johor Bahru.
Okay, next we will proceed with scope of work. Scope means opportunity or possibility to deal with something, while work means activity involving mental and physical effort then to achieve purpose or result. So, scope of work or SOW is an agreement to work on the project that we are going to perform. In this project, we will build the 20 km of LRT at the Johor Bahru City from Johor Bahru to Ulu Tiram. Before we take a look at the table scope of work, I will remind you the purpose of this project is to reduce the duration of journey and subsequently the development of the country. This is table scope of work. Number 1, doing manpower recruitment, knowing information about the areas of construction labor supplier, particularly for specialized job. That is for information seeking. Number 2, understanding the railway design, which is understanding basic mathematics, especially geometry and symbol that exist in technical drawing for professional expertise, and finding information on the characteristic of the construction material listed in the picture. Next is number 3, supervised field activity, knowing the quality of the job and ability to coordinate and manage worker activities in the field consistently for professional expertise and teamwork and cooperation. Number 4 is estimating the cost and labor requirement and determining of work system. The ability to do engineering work implementation is for conceptual thinking, analysis is for analytic thinking, and the ability to make cost estimation is for information seeking. Next, number 5 is leading the group of workers at field. This scope of work for team leadership and organization awareness. Number 6 is to analyze and to solve problem. Number 7 is provide design by the architecture section. Number 8 is carry out construction work from start to finish for main contractor. Number 9 is have expertise in in specific area or specialization in skill. Number 10, provide building material and equipment such as supply of construction material to the site is from domestic supplier, while supply the material that have been agreed upon in the course of dealing with the contractor is for the nominated supplier.
In this project, there is three main instruments that is used in order to complete the survey work. So the first one is total station, the second one is global positioning system (GPS), and the last one is UAV, unmanned air vehicle. So we are going to discuss one by one, starting from total station. So total station is used because it has a very high accuracy in all the data that is obtained. The function of total station is to measure the distance between one point to another point and also the bearing. So there is an advantage of using this total station. The advantage is all the data that we obtain can be stored inside the total station itself and can easily be used to produce a map or a plan. So the next one is global positioning system. Global positioning system is used to get the topographical features in a certain area. In this case, we are going to need the topographical features of Johor Bahru and Ulu Tiram. So, GPS is divided into two types, which is base and also rover. So the base will equip antenna with it so that it will connect to the rover even a long range. So the base will receive and correct the position of the rover, and the rover will move easily to anywhere and collect the data at the survey area. This instrument has their own setup system before it can carry out the survey works. So the last one is unmanned air vehicle. Unmanned air vehicle is being used in photogrammetry survey. It is suitable to be used topographical survey in very large area. So our project is from Johor Bahru until Ulu Tiram. It is about 20 km. So UAV is the most suitable instrument to use because it can use in a very large area. So these drones comes with specific high technology camera and also GPS system in it. So UAV doesn't require a pilot in it. We can easily control it with a controller. So that is one of the advantage using this UAV. We didn't need to pay the pilot more money because we can easily control it by ourselves. But it also need a good experience in handling it. After all data has been collected from each instrument, the data from total station need to be transferred inside the Civil Design and Survey software, CDS, and the data will be processed and be converted to DWG file. So this DWG file can be opened inside the AutoCAD software. AutoCAD software can combine these two data, which is from GPS and also from total station. But if the GPS data had been downloaded from the handheld, so the raw data and also the DWG file already been provided, so there is no problem. And the raw data need to through certain editing such as correction of the level value and the combination of the total station and also the GPS data can be done inside AutoCAD. So the next one is the data for UAV. For UAV data, it can't be opened inside the AutoCAD or Civil Design and Survey. We need another software which is IGSoft Metashape. Raw image from drone need to be processed in this photoscan software. We will use the IGSoft Metashape as our image processing software. So as this using orthophoto to process, it will take much time to process the whole project because it need a big process so it takes a little bit time. Thus, we will ensure to follow the work as the timeline as planned to make sure that the data will be processed correctly. So we need so much patience in this software, Agisoft Metashape. It will then process point cloud of each image and align to those to make it compatible to its pair. And finally, all this data can be opened together. That's all.
Hello everyone. Now I will explain about the steps to carry out the survey work. Before proceeding with survey works, all equipment to be used will be calibrated. All information related with work are such as terrain of land, geographical of the land, and slope should be noted, and it may exit at the work area. All the detailed exit on the land will be noted or calculated roughly by surveyors such as road exiting, drainage, lamp pole, electric pole, and others. Survey team will be arranged depending on the specification of the work. More team will be provided to survey area if the work area is huge and depending on the duration of time given to complete the project. Next, pre-computation plan will be prepared before carrying out the survey work. This plan will be as a reference plan for a surveyor and his team to revise and may be confused the team if the work area is huge. It also be a guide to know the accurate place during conducting survey work. This plan also can be used by the client as well. We also be preparing information that contain related to the data survey area nearby of the work area to make sure that the data obtained are accurate. This will be an assist to get the reference datum. The datum are based on Perkeliling Ketua Pengarah dan Ukur Pemetaan 2009. On the datum and workflow that following this guideline will be used in the work survey, as the datum are the most essential thing to use in this survey work. Term of datum has been used by surveyor as acceptable reference to start a survey work. At horizontal reference, boundary stone and cadastral reference mark can be used as datum. Not very recommended to use a primary datum, but it will be used as temporary horizontal datum to find other boundary datum. The horizontal datum need to be proven by the at least 3 boundary stone. Benchmark are the most used as vertical datum. It might be hard to find benchmark near the survey area. The purpose of benchmark is intended to use as a permanent point over the field. Point in future can be used as reference point. Thus, for ease of reference in daily activities, temporary benchmark are established at the area. We will create network benchmark and temporary benchmarks where TBM can be used as acceptable vertical datum. This TBM will be established as certain permanent object to avoid loss in protected site. After having complete datum, the survey area need to be controlled. Benchmark are the most used as vertical datum. It might be hard to find benchmark near the survey area. The benchmark is intended to be used as permanent point over the field. The point can use as in future can be used as reference point. Thus, for ease of reference in daily activities, temporary benchmarks are established in the survey area. We will create network between benchmark and temporary benchmark so that the TBM can be used as acceptable vertical datum. This TBM will be established as certain permanent object to avoid losses and protected the survey area. After having complete datum, the survey area need to be controlled. We will carry out travels to control the vertical and horizontal value in the survey area. The network will be creating outside and inside depends on the area and the environment. We will establish certain station or temporary marking at the station so that the station will have horizontal and vertical value. We will establish a few permanent CRM at the survey area. After having a certain process, the CRM can be used as a value. This travel drawing will be referenced for all the future setting out activities. Control point survey will be carried out to produce fixed coordinate for each control point. Refer to the reference point subjected by the engineer. During carrying out the survey work, sketch roughly imagery of the exiting details or anything about the survey work will be done to ensure to obtain accurate data. It will be helped to enlighten the surveyor about the current progress of the work. Simple sketch out that can be referenced during processing. For processing data from total station come out as ASCII file. The data will be downloaded by connect the pen drive to the total station. After through a certain step of downloading, there is a open in a CDS software. To download file from the handheld of GPS, it requires software window media center on the computer. Then transfer as usually to the file to the computer. For drone, raw image will be downloaded direct from the app map pilot after the pilot project is finished. All data and results should be analyzed and processed using the software mentioned above, then will be submitted to the drafter. Software that we use to process the data or drawing is AutoCAD, Civil Design and Survey, and Argisoft Metasheet. As for final process, before the plan will be produced, it will go through a specific analysis and will be checked by engineer in charge and project manager to make sure all data has been processed and accurate. Final plan will be specific format that will be endorsed. This methodology are following Perkeliling Ketua Pengarah dan Pemetaan Bilangan 5 tahun 2009 for guideline. It is important to follow a guideline to ensure maintaining the quality of the survey work.
So next, we will take a look to the costing of the project. Cost in a project is important to help us to manage a budget during front-end project. So this is costing for our project. The distance between JB Central to Ulu Tiram is 16.3 km. The project is to build light rail transit, which is LRT. The construction cost per kilometer, the estimate is Rm 30 million, while annual operating and maintenance cost is Rm 25 million. Carrying capacity, PPHD, stands for person per hour per direction, is 18,500. The projected ridership in 2022 is 7 million, and the projected ticket revenue Rm 3 ringgit 55 cent per trip is Rm 29 million.
So the main plan that is produced in this project is cadastral plan, and as you can see in the plan, it shows the route of the LRT from JB Central to Ulu Tiram, and we are only planning to put about 4 stations in total, which is the first one is at JB Central, the second one is at Lakin, the third one is at Tebrau, and the last one is at Ulu Tiram. The total distance from JB Central to Ulu Tiram is about 18 km, which is you can save 2 kilometers if you are traveling by using this LRT compared by using cars. If you are using your cars, it will take about 24 kilometers, but using this LRT you can only reach Ulu Tiram by only 18 kilometers.
So lastly, as a summary, this following project is a proposal for an engineering survey project to consisting a 20 km LRT at Johor City from JB Central to Ulu Tiram. The project goal is to show the various scope of engineering survey that helps to complete this project. The other goals also is to reduce the traffic jam problem that occur in Johor Bahru City by build a more efficient public transport such as LRT. And next, there are several scopes of work involved in this project, which are doing manpower recruitment, understanding the railway design, supervise field activities, estimating costs, and labor recruitments, determining off-road system, and etc. The project involves both hardware and software development. In the hardware part, we must collect and get the data needed by using a total station, GPS, and UAV or drone. The software part involves reading or processing the data. The software that has been used is CDS, AutoCAD, and Argisoft Metasheet. CDS is used to process the data collected from the total station. Then AutoCAD is used to draw the data received from CDS and collect data from the GPS. Argisoft Metasheet is used to process the raw image from the drone or UAV. The combination of hardware and software give the final output, which is a plan that will be used by the engineer to build the LRT. However, the plan that will be produced, it will go through the specific analysis and will be checked by the engineer in charge and project manager to make sure all the data that have been processed are accurate. Final plan with a specific format will be endorsed. The costing of the project also will be calculated neatly, so that we can assume or arrange the budget that will be used for the project.
As the acknowledgement, success on this LRT from Johor Bahru to Ulu Tiram project required a lot of guardians and also hard work from all the group members and also our lecturer. A big thanks to Dr. Wahid bin Rasib, and we are extremely fortunate for having all this help along the time for us to complete this project. We would like to express our thanks and respect to our lecturer for giving us this chance to handling this project, although we are still on our first year. This project cannot be successfully done without the effort and cooperation from this group member, which is Shamil, Devendran, Faizah, and also me myself. So a big thanks to all the members and also lecturer. Thank you.
So I think that's all from us. Thank you and have a nice day.